Hi guys, Russ here. Just doing a quick podcast about this project I'm involved in at the moment. It's a really short one. It's about 16 minutes long and it's fairly dark. It's about a guy who goes around screwing a lot of women, and eventually one of these women gets a bit pissed off of it and gets her own back. It's quite interesting. I'm doing a few cues for it, and one I've got sort of mocked up already which hasn't been approved at the moment is this one here. All I've got to work on at the moment is script because it hasn't even been shot yet, so no doubt this is going to change at least 7 times, which they sort of usually do. But the cue I've got is fairly thin, which is what I wanted, because at the moment it's describing a scene where these two people have met and have sort of about to get it on, and for him it's about sex, simple as that. For her it's even less than that. It's about getting revenge on him, so she's using what she's using herself to do that, to get into his home, eventually wreak untold havoc on him. So the cue itself is fairly thin but very muddy. It's very simple, using a piano, just a couple of chords, D minor, repeated throughout with a melody on top, but some really interesting backing stuff, really, some more sort of sound design. So here's the melody, and I know you're not going to be able to hear it very well, but I will post it up for you. Here we are. But the interesting bits that I like, the bits in the background, and they sort of sound a bit like this. The first one I've got is kind of sound from Absinthe 4. It's just really quite strange, really. And it's just a really little tiny counterpoint to the main melody that's going on at the moment. Gives it a really unearthly quality to it, so it's just... and what have you. The next one. The next one I like a lot. It's just some sort of electric bowed bass that I hooked up and sort of recorded, but it pissed about a bit a little bit, and it sort of goes like this. So it's got that sort of 8-note repeat going into the 16-note repeat, and then into the 8th note again, and it kind of does that all the way through, but only 3 times or so, because it's, don't want to do too much, but when it does do it, it's really interesting. And finally, from Water Harp, I've just got this really low pulse going on 3/4 pulse. And when you put them all together, you've got this kind of sound. As I say, I know that you can't hear it very well, so I'll post it up so you guys can have a look at it. And that's kind of it, really. And then it sort of builds into this massive fight in the shower. So anyway, thanks for listening, and speak to you again soon. Bye. That looked really corny, didn't it, when I sort of turned around and went, oh, I'm just going to get on with some more work here. Yeah, okay. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, thanks a lot. Bye.